what is Weissbier hell? What is the difference between Weissbier and Weissbier health?
It's lighter, that's it.
What is the difference between regular beer and Kloster beer? Watch my video and you will know it. I have a déjà vu. Welcome guys, you are on the channel Buzzard, right? And here we don't drink, we taste. We continue our Weissbier challenge and today we are degustating two more German Weiss beers, Wieninger and Aldersbacher, but with one specific. Both of them are with one more word on label, Weissbier hell. So, what is specific for Weissbiers and Weissbier health? Actually, we have two variants of Weiss beers, light variant and dark variant. Hell is a kind of light Weiss beers, but it's lighter. It's lighter not only in scope of the color, but it's also usually lighter in scope of perception, aftertaste and body. I'm expecting that those two beers will be light and refreshing Weiss beers. And also, you may check that on one of the labels of those beers, we see one additional word, Kloster beer. Actually, Aldersbacher is a Kloster Weisse, so it doesn't affect the taste, it only means that this beer was produced in monastery breweries. So let's start tasting. So, what can we see from the first view? The color of Aldersbacher is a bit darker than the color of Wieninger. And this color is closer to beers like Wieninger, which I degustated previously in my video. And this beer is pretty light, with color closer to Paulaner and Bayreuther. I have a déjà vu with my previous video. I have darker color and darker color of the foam and lighter color with lighter color of the foam. I have already met this situation.
With each sweet beer you tasted.
Let's check the color first. As we can see, the color of Wieninger is a bit lighter and closer to yellow and golden color. The color of Aldersbacher is a bit darker and closer to brown and amber colors. I am a big fan of dark colors of light Weizen beers. And in scope of the foam, I already see that the foam sets very quickly, much more faster than the foam of usual Weizen and Hefeweizen beers. So let's check the aroma, Wieninger. This aroma is also not so strong, but it has very far notes of cloves and very far notes of bubblegum. But it's not so bright as the aroma of usual regular Weizen beers, something like Paulaner or Franziskaner. Let's check the aroma of Aldersbacher. This aroma is also not so bright, but I can say that there are not only bubblegum and cloves notes in the aroma, I am also feeling caramel notes in the aroma of this beer. I am really excited to understand what is the difference between Weizen beer and Weizen hell beer. Let's check the taste. Let the Aldersbacher will be the first. Very interesting taste. I'm feeling a lot of a lot of notes of cloves, very weak notes of bitterness, but it's really balanced and pleasant. But the only thing I noticed that this beer has very high carbonization. It's difficult to drink it fast and quickly. It also makes this beer really refreshing. Let's check Wieninger beer. I suppose that this beer will be really close to the taste of such beers as Bayreuther, with a lot of sweet vanilla notes or with notes of bubblegums and etc. This beer is almost not yeasty. I felt all usual notes of Hefeweizen beer without yeasty taste and something other which may be yeasty in this beer. Let's check Wieninger. The body of this beer is much more consistent than the body of this beer. It also has high carbonization and it's not so easy to recognize something other behind the wall of the high carbonization and consistent body. I almost didn't feel yeasty notes here. Let's check the aftertaste of those two beers. Well, now I realize the difference between Weissbier and Weissbier Hell. It has much more higher carbonization. It doesn't give me an opportunity to drink it until the end and to feel some deep notes of the taste. If you want to find some deep notes of taste, of yeast, of cloves, probably it's not about this beer. But I'm feeling some very weak bitterness in the end. Let's check the aftertaste of Wieninger beer. It's almost the same, but this beer is a bit more sour than this beer. Let's give my rates with each criteria. Color, aroma, taste, body, aftertaste, and summary rates you can check here and here. Also, I'm showing you a table with rates of each with beer I degustated. So today we degustated two more German wheat beers, which were Weissbier's Helles, Wieninger and Aldersbacher. Both of them are unique in some parts. In my opinion, Helles have higher carbonization and its taste is hidden behind this carbonization and its body. If somebody asked me what would I choose, usual Hefeweizen or Hefeweizen Hell, probably I would choose usual or regular Hefeweizen beer. It was Basil Rate. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. See you on Friday.